Finding out that I was pregnant really crushed me. My parents even almost separated because of me.
Oh my.
Yeah, the pregnancy was so hard. I felt disowned by my parents. Later on in the relationship, I felt emotionally abused.
Neglected.
At this point, I'm 20 with 2 kids. I really dwelled in the stress of saying, where's my growth? Am I now just pleasing this man who's already achieved everything he needs to achieve in his life?
Let me introduce to you the new kid on the block. Mel La Vie is a new skincare range that recently launched. It is for face and for body. We deal with hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, wrinkles, natural glow. We also deal with dark inner areas. We target dark inner thighs, dark armpits, dark neck, dark elbows, dark knees, you name it. We also have a shaving combo. This shaving combo deals with ingrowns and shaving bumps. Both men and women can use this good quality product shaving range. We've got good actives in our product from glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid, kojic acid, and many more. You can contact us on the WhatsApp number that is popping on the screen, or you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. We are here for all your skin needs. Hi everyone, welcome to Own Narrative Podcast, and I'm your host, Promise Makuyane. This podcast is about marriage and family dynamics. And if you'd like to be a guest on our podcast, you need to write to us on the email address that is popping on the screen. Do not forget to put your number, preferably your WhatsApp number, so that we can contact you once we vet your story. As you already know, we do have a sister podcast on the very same channel. It's called The Working Wife, The Working Woman podcast. And that podcast really focuses on women working, women inspiring each other to work. I always say it is good to have a man do stuff for you, but it's much more better if you can also do stuff for yourself. Guys, I've got a book that is open for pre-orders. It's called The Broken Promise. It's really a book about my life, my highs, my lows, my patterns. I'm really hoping in speaking about my upbringing, my traumas, my healing, me being the woman in between, the young woman that is trying to make it, the wife, the working woman, bossing it up and all that. You are going to find pieces of yourself and find strength in my book, So pre-orders are open on www.thebrokenpromise.co.za. The book goes for $299. So yeah, get your copy and enjoy. We've got another amazing woman that I've met her before. You actually should be on that other podcast, The Working Woman, you know?
Yes, definitely. I'm going to be coming soon.
You're
I
going to
can't
be
wait for
definitely
that.
coming back. But even here, we're going to just touch a bit about your music career most especially.
Okay.
Yeah. I met you at a market.
Yes, it's a market that we did together as business women, and we're just trying to see how we can best collaborate. How are you, Promise?
Sharp. Oh, in time you are now,
How are you?
I'm great, Mama. It's so good. Things happen and you just forget about them. And for me, when I remembered, it just reminded me where we met. I'm like, I'm actually that woman,
You are. You've always been.
I've always been that woman, trying to collaborate with other women, trying to know other women. And it's so great
It's lovely
for us to be here together.
It's lovely.
Sure, we're just trying to make it. We're just girls trying to make it.
You know what I mean? We're just trying to earn a bag so that we can live and travel more.
Yeah.
And live more. And
Take
I think
care of
also
our
just
kids.
and bring and raising our kids,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, madam, I didn't know when I met you that time. You briefly told me about your marriage and then even the love of your life that you're with now.
See how she just moves.
Yeah.
So man. I mean, first of all, there's always life after marriage.
Yeah.
That's my first narrative. But
Sure.
more than anything, I actually want to dive into what happened, what caused the divorce and what happened prior to me deciding, you know what, enough is enough. And just how as young women, we find ourselves in situations whereby we feel obliged to stay in marriages. You feel that you're unhappy, but you feel stuck.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, honey, you're never stuck.
Is
Not
there
when you
life
have
on the
God.
other side?
there's a lot of life on the other side. It just depends how you want to live it.
Yeah.
Like
so
like
true.
you wrote your own book. Life is like a story.
Yeah.
You write your own story.
You continue to write. Anyway, people that don't know you, I'm already going in, but my people don't know you. I'm acting like everybody knows you. Tell people your name, what you do.
Hi, so I'm Dineo Maleti. I'm a singer-songwriter, also known as Miss D, which is Mizzddee. Yeah, I'm a hit maker. All my music is available on every platform, YouTube, iTunes, you name it.
Nice.
I'm also a businesswoman. I run a marketing company. Yeah, the list is endless, guys. I do quite a lot of things.
Maybe I should have asked you, what is it that you don't do?
I'd need to think hard about that. Yeah.
So you are a mom as well?
Yes, I'm a mother of 4.
4.
Yeah, I'm a mother of 3 girls and 1 boy.
Wow, you don't look like a mother of 4.
What does a mother of 4 need to look like?
Like
guys?
a mother.
Why?
Capital
Never.
letters. Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
No.
We
You
refuse.
must forever look amazing, man.
Yeah, you do look absolutely
Life
amazing.
is for the living.
Yeah. Anyway, when did you get married?
So, when or where?
When?
So, I got married in 2009. I was only 19 when I got married.
Sure.
Yeah.
To who? To the love of your life, high school sweetheart?
So, long story short, I was in high school when I met my ex-husband, and it felt like love at first sight, man. He was such a cool guy. He's a DJ, and obviously I've always loved deep house music, and I was always singing along to the songs of Bo, Sophia Rubina. Those who know deep house will know who I'm talking about.
What is she talking about?
Yeah, like body music boxes, double Terrence.
Yeah.
I used to listen to that kind of stuff. And when we met in a taxi, and I was on my way to my aunt's house, and he just jumped into that taxi. I was a baby. I was like 15, and then we just met. And I was like, hi, okay. And then, he was excited to meet me. And fast forward, when I was like around 18, our relationship became serious.
Yeah.
Holungwana, man. And you're hearing this guy as a DJ, Onali Studio Sahai, you feel like it's glitz and glam more.
Definitely.
And I was already singing at school. So I felt like music brought us together. And he loved music and I also loved music. And when I look at it now, that was so premature of me.
Oh, wow.
Shame. He waited for me, like he was very patient. And due to peer pressure, my friends were like, how much for me? So you're telling me you're not sleeping with this guy? And anyway, now this guy's a DJ, young, Yeah, so guys being young and naive, I felt for that. Although he was honestly willing to wait.
Yeah.
I felt for that. Tried the whole intimacy thing. And without even enjoying it, I promise you.
What do you mean?
I was pregnant. Without even enjoying anything, like anything.
You just had sex and you were pregnant?
Yeah. I blinked, I was pregnant. And then I used to read these myths. No, when you're under 45 kgs, there's no way you can conceive. I was having this relationship with this guy. They didn't even know I was even in a relationship.
Oh my God.
I was a child that's always home, going to church. Like it's like we miss it again. Get that beanie, because I would only mostly see him when I'm at my aunt's place, and that's where I got a lot of freedom. And when I was at Midrand in my house, I barely went out, and my curfew was 6:00.
Yeah,
and so finding out that I was pregnant really crushed me.
Are you first year or grade 12 or what?
I was about to go into grade 12. I was in grade 11. Yeah. I was in grade 11, had the sex talk with a cousin of mine, Kanyue thing leading to grade 11 AO, and I tried things out.
Sure.
Towards mid-grade 11, I found out I was pregnant. A golden child.
Yeah.
My father was so shattered.
Oh.
Imagine being a golden child. Everyone speaks about you, how talented you are, how respectful you are. For him to find out all of that, it really crushed my family.
Yeah.
My parents even almost separated because of me.
Oh my
Because my father
God.
thought my mom
Didn't
knew.
teach you well.
No, he really thought my mom knew because my mom and I would,
Close.
we were close. And every time she went to work, I'd go with her because my boyfriend had a shop in Headfield. So my mom didn't know. I just kept on telling her, no, get ready to do DJ, amo,
Yeah.
Yeah, so my
Sure.
firstborn was born on the 9th of April, which is 2 days after my birthday. So I went into hospital on the 7th of April, 2000, 2008. Yeah, 2008. And when my daughter was born, I named her Tapelo Lesedi. So Lesedi is like, it's out in the light now.
Yeah.
You know what was happening in the dark.
Yes.
And the pregnancy was so hard.
How hard?
Because of the prejudice, because of I needed to hide my pregnancy while I was in school. Luckily, my body was tiny, so I didn't even show that I was pregnant until I was done with grade 11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that era was very difficult.
I'm sure.
Because I felt disowned by my parents, even though they were there and they were around. I had a very close relationship with my father, but at that time, I think he was also going through a lot emotionally.
Yeah.
Very disappointed, Kisho. So I felt like I had no one on my side.
Yeah.
And I was alone and I was still a kid and I was going through all of that. Yeah.
Sure. Then you give birth. Are they asking who's the father of this child? What's going to happen?
So, yes, a lot of that comes up. So, firstly, when I met my ex-husband's family, I was already pregnant. Yeah, I had written a letter to my parents and said, guys, this is what's happening. You're papa when I promise.
Grade 9, how grade 11, standard 9.
Yeah, when I papa.
How are you going to have a conversation with your parents?
No.
What is sex to start with?
And I don't want to strata, you know what I mean?
The disappointment.
Yeah, so then I left them a letter. Then that same week, I was like, you know what? We're going to now iron out everything. I'm going to let my parents know what's happening before my belly starts showing.
Yeah.
I think I was about 4 months pregnant and I wasn't showing. I was still flat.
Are you taking your antenatals?
Yes, I am. Get a my lady dog tag, get a my lady sauna, but I have to be hiding everything.
Boyfriend, the girlfriend, their DJ.
Yo, Hena. So then I meet his mom. I had written a letter to my family. Then I get a call from my mom saying, you know what, you need to come back because we need answers. I'm like, and then the guy, I got simple, I don't know, he's over it. So basically, I stayed a week away. I was at my boyfriend's house for a week.
What's one? At this point?
What's one? Can go and then hi, ke fitla ko hi ba botsisa hore okay, kae ke mang? Ke ba botsa hore okay, motho gona ke motho mo so. Ke ba explainele then le ko habo na setse ba meeting.
We're going to speak a lot of English.
So basically, we thought, let's just iron out everything. I went home. And when I got home, Bambut said, okay, what's happening? Who's the father? Then I explained everything to my parents. No, the father is a DJ guy. But okay, what's going to happen? When do we meet him? Then I got my parents to meet him before. He came there, and then the first thing my father said, hey, my guy, if you want to be part of your child's life, you have to do the right thing.
Yeah.
At that time, we were associating with Jehovah's Witnesses. And our religion, no sex before marriage. So you must know if you have a child and if you must get married. You must get married.
Okay.
So that was the narrative. Then he was like, no, obviously, he was comfortable with doing it because he was 9 years older than me. So, ko habo ba thabile, nna ko hae balla, ko habo ba thabile, ba krile makoti, they're having their first grandchild. Ho monate ko hao. Nna ko hae, their dreams are shattered. My granny is crying, saying she saw me get university, she saw me, she expected so much because she understood my ambition and the kind of woman I am or was growing to become, So right there and there, It was a tough time for me because now I have to experience those ones celebrating, and I have to
pretend
experience
when
go
you are
high, when I get home. It's painful,
somber.
So it's such a huge mixture of emotions at that time. But fast forward, we get married in 2009 December. Instead of me going to my matric dance, I'm going to my wedding.
Nice.
I was so sure, hey.
Yes.
I was so sure.
Yeah,
I remember my dad asking me, "Are you sure you really want to do this, or you feeling pressure?" And I was like, "No, I really, really want to do this. I'm happy.
This is my guy.
This is the love of my life. Like, what are you saying? Like, wait a bit,
I'm trying to
because
think of grade 12. Sure, yeah. I'm trying to think about myself in grade 12.
like my grade 12 was crazy.
Yeah.
I moved to Edu College, and I felt, yeah, I don't have a choice. I have to have a matric certificate.
Yes.
But here I'm wasting my time. These people are not my people.
No.
Banana.
These kids. I'm a wife. I'm a wife.
I'm a wife. I have my own house. Like what? I don't get an allowance.
No. My husband's a DJ.
So when you come to me, you better come correct.
Just get me out of the classroom.
But I knew I needed to do that for myself. I needed to have the matric certificate. Did it. Then the wedding happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right after getting married, found out I was pregnant with my second daughter.
Oh my gosh. No.
It was how many months? Oh, guys, that happened so fast. My daughter was born in 2010.
And the first one, 2009.
2008.
So like a year gap.
Yeah.
But obviously that year you are pregnant.
Like a 2-year gap. They have a 2-year gap. But I mean, I'm just the girl.
Just the girl.
I'm having another child. Like for me, it's like, what is this?
But when you are in that, what is happening through your mind? It's like, no, I'm this person.
I was already a wife,
Yeah.
And then
it was the natural thing now.
And like already I was telling myself, no man, I'm a wife and married women have kids.
Yes, that's
No
the next natural
now
step.
I'm lying to myself now.
No, actually,
women
maybe
have kids.
you're not lying to. You're just living off what we know married women to do.
Married women have kids.
Yeah.
But my second pregnancy, a lot of things were revealed. I don't know what happens with second pregnancies, but a lot of things were
And I
revealed.
think it's just pregnancies in general. Maybe because you're first, you were with your parents.
Yeah, and also I think I was so smothered in my pain
Yeah.
and in the whole commotion,
Pregnancy in Gia, kids young.
So at that time, people are gigging, they're moving on with their lives.
I can imagine being pregnant for a DJ. Businessman, DJ.
But Promise, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I wasn't getting those red flags. Yeah, I was.
Were you not getting them, or you were not seeing them?
I was not getting them. I was not seeing them, and people in my life say I should have been a detective.
Is it?
So I'm a little detective.
Okay.
Yeah. So even like what reached to our mutual separation, well, it was mutual for me, wasn't necessarily cheating or anything. It was more emotional.
I hear you.
Because I felt later on in the relationship, I felt emotionally abused,
Neglected,
and I felt financially abused as well because I was the one went, studied.
It's fine. Let's come back.
Got a job,
Let's now, because now you're going to the end of this story. Let's bring it back. So you are on pregnancy number 2. That's when now you're like,
meeting. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. At that point, you notice, second pregnancy, that's more responsibility. That means you need to make sure now you don't just use money to, live a luxury life.
Yeah.
Now you need to make sure you're planning. It's very difficult to be young in a bubble, and now you must be a mother now.
Yeah, and a wife.
Because one child, like, mostly is taken care by the grandparents, lelona mola le mola. But then once you're on 2 kids,
You're a
and
mother.
once you're pregnant and you're seeing this one running around and there's another one coming in, at this point, I'm 20 with 2 kids.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm really starting to judge myself.
Yeah.
Now, like skolo, moyana, school, the bank, your future. What's happening? Are you now turning into a baby maker now? What's happening here?
Yes.
You know, and I think I really dwelled in the stress of saying, where's my growth? Am I now just pleasing this man who's already achieved everything he needs to achieve in his life? And I'm now just a baby maker who comes second, whose dreams come second, whose voice comes second. And right after having my second born, yes, went back to school, furthered my studies, and then started getting into the working space.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's the relationship with your parents then, your dad to be precise?
We were okay. I think my dad at that point for him is like, oh, you're married, you're having another baby. But you can I see the disappointment. How now let's say,
Yeah,
but now it's like it's a non-stop ongoing thing now, you know. Then we have those conversations. It's like, where you at? What are you doing? What are you gonna be doing? You know, because now you need to be aware that yes, you are married, but you're still your own person. What are you doing for Dineo? How are you pouring into Dineo's cup? And obviously having those conversations with him, and also seeing reality, man, guys. You know, when you're pregnant and you just had a baby, you just feel so alone. And you start seeing people's true reflections, where they will leave you for the whole day and not answer your calls.
They're at work.
And then you'll be like, Haibo, I'm nothing. You know, I'm just that girl who breeds babies and that's it. And I think those things, when all of those things were happening to me, I told myself, you know what, you're going to get up.
Sure.
You're going to do better. And you're going to start working and making money for your kids and reaching your goals.
What are you realizing with the second pregnancy and the second baby coming? What is it that you are seeing in your husband? Like the light bulb, is he starting to geek a lot, come home late, or whatever?
I start seeing that he's not my type.
Ooh.
Number one, you know?
What?
Because with every child, you mature faster. Promise.
But you're broke.
But with every child, you mature faster.
True, 100%.
You start having those eggs. Why I could be hungry and he needs to buy me a meal? Why is he not pushy about us going on checkups? You know, like the first time around, he was all excited. And then this time around is like, I now have to say, no, we have this appointment. We need to do this. We need to do that. And just how everything is being handled at that time. In my mind, I'm like, "Mutas type yak."
Clumsy.
No, man. I must baby the kids and I must also baby him. And I must also, like, there's some things that you don't want to ask for.
Yeah.
Like flowers. Imagine saying, no, today you must buy me flowers.
Yeah. And it gets there in the marriage, hey?
Yeah, no,
where
but
you have
no,
to
no,
remind
no.
them, like,
you also want to be chaste, you know? And then I
true.
think once you have the second child, I don't know if it's a manly thing. Men tend to be overly relaxed. You now start feeling you're the only person who's working to make this marriage or this relationship happen.
work.
Yeah, you're the head of the house, honestly.
And especially if you're dependent on him fully,
Yeah.
those dynamics, they get to there where, and it's always going to be, but I'm working, you know. I'm keeping the lights
You
on.
always you always
know?
get that excuse.
Yes, but I'm working for you guys. And when you check around, you know, you have got everything. And you keep quiet. You see that, at least, Mara, this person, you start to keep quiet. But kamo,
So
at the
now
back
that
of your head.
the good side of me, I've always been a hustler. Right?
Okay.
So I've never
Just said.
So even on the times when I did rely on him financially, it wasn't even the financial aspect of it, you relying. It was a matter of, yes, he was taking care of things, but I was the one who was like running the household. And then he never made me feel less because of that.
Okay.
It's just a personality thing.
Running the household how?
In terms of he'll go gigging and then I have to make sure everything gets done. So money was never an issue.
Okay.
And I'm giving you money and I'll give you less. emotionally was never the issue. The issue was he had a point where he just clocked out emotionally, and he took me for granted.
I hear you.
And he just thought I'll always be there, because even when I started making money, that clock out was still there.
Clock out.
Yeah.
I hear you. Sure.
Oh,
so that's when you were like, this is not my cup of tea.
yeah. So then moving into starting to work, started working, had a pay slip.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing there's a movement every time, because he's a freelancer, he's a DJ. There's a situation happening. Every time we need to rent out a place, every time we need to do something. No matter when I pay sleep, you're the best person to take this thing.
Okay.
That's when now the emotional abuse comes in. You're vulnerable, you're in love. You also can't stay in a house that doesn't have the furniture you want.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you have excess.
Yes, you'll buy.
And then you know, for this person in a weekend, it's a good 10,000. So you're thinking, I can actually take a loan, buy everything, and because he gets this money, we'll keep paying slowly but surely.
I hear you.
You know,
I hear you.
but that's when now you've opened up another can of worms, because tomorrow it's we need this kind of car. Let's get a deposit. We need a MacBook. We need a laptop. We need a phone. We need a...
Sure. You are the one with the name.
Yes,
with the credit.
You're one with the name, you're one with the credit. But slowly but surely, you are drowning financially.
Sure.
Come month end, get bond, ginging. So now you've taken up more than what you can swallow, because all these things are increasing and there's no limit, because you are young, you're in love, you want to live a perfect life.
And then what is he doing? Because I always say when I sit with wives here that there is some sort of accountability that we have to take from this whole thing. When I want to understand that obviously this loan, then end of the month what happens, or weekend after the agreement is that now I'll take it when you'll pay it, or in the lump sums. What happens? He's
so
not
now you
doing
start
that.
noticing, Hore, the monies that you used to see, you don't see anymore. And unfortunately, in all of that, you still have kids to take care of. So if you are given half of what you were expecting, you're now going to take care of what's in front of you.
Sure.
But deep down, you start thinking, how Maramutana man used to make this amount every weekend? What happened to it? Then...
Is he still gigging as much though?
Now or at that time?
Then.
Yeah, he is. He is still gigging as much.
But
Only to find out that he had a habit that he was hiding from me.
Okay.
So this one morning, he comes back from a gig and he leaves a packet of drugs on a table. Carelessly so. Maybe can I live 4 or 5 years. There's something different about you. There's something about your money moves. What's happening? And I hear say, no, ish. But because now, obviously, you don't want to confront your partner about something harshly, you do confront them. And then when they say, no, I'm not crazy, I wouldn't do something like that, you'd leave it, you know. But I'm such a prayer warrior. I prayed. At that time, I was praying to say, God, I'm in this thing. I'm not okay. I can't sleep. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm not okay. Like I don't know what's hitting me. You know something about emotional abuse and financial abuse? You know, when a person hits you, people can see.
Yeah.
But when someone is hitting you emotionally and financially, no one can see. It's like you're lying.
You can't even explain it.
Yeah, you can't even explain it. You can't even comprehend it. Or what is it?
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe you're crazy. Maybe you're too needy. Maybe you want a perfect person.
Yeah.
You know? But I prayed about it and I was like, if this thing is really happening, and if this thing is what's causing us now to not know where our finances are, or to not know what our goals are, I need it to come to life. I need to see it. And they came to the house on a table. And my daughter was 3 at that time. She could have taken those things.
100%. And eat it like sherbet. So we live it.
took them to my parents, hit them. And every time we had the family meeting, I was told I came in and I knew what I was coming into. By both parents. By both parents. I had time. Like, there's a time my mom was like, I have never seen someone who's had so many parents meeting like you. And it's just like, how can I? Like,
who would call parents meeting? Do you know I don't believe in that thing? I've never sat around parents like this.
We used to sometimes feel like it's the best, it's the only option. It's the only way to go. Like, obviously I was young, you know, and I felt like that's the only way.
And also you're thinking that your in-laws, that time you're young, you're thinking your in-laws are for you.
Yes.
But on Tusa.
Yes. And to fast forward, the hopela when right after having my first single in 2012, and I wanted to pursue my music career, and we had a parents meeting then, one of our parents meetings then the mom was like, why do you want to do music? You went to school, continue with what you studied, and be a decent woman for our family. Music. And I'm like, oh, but your child is doing music, right?
Yes.
And he's happy with it. That's when you start seeing, hey, everyone is on their child's side.
Hey, bro. I'm sorry,
everyone is on their child's side.
Yeah.
We won. Because how can someone want to dim your light so badly?
Yes. Sure. So you now see that I'm in now more. Financially, emotionally. When you have a conversation with him, I'm sure it's like, no.
Yeah, it's always the gaslighting. Yeah. It's always you want too much.
I've given you.
You want too much, you know, and always getting told, or you walked in and you knew what you were walking into.
What is it? I didn't know. I was just a 19-year-old. What is it that I was walking into?
You're just gonna sit right here. Yeah, you're gonna sit right here and you're gonna wait until I come back.
Wow.
And life moves on. And because I'm tired, I'm gonna relax for 2 days and I'll entertain you whenever I can. If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. Tell me, how did your weekends look like? Just run me through your weekend with a DJ husband.
Yeah, most of my weekends, my family had access to me. Yeah, I was a married / single person because I was basically parenting our 2 kids alone most of the time. Figured that he doesn't even know what my kids like. He doesn't even know their shoe size after the divorce. So obviously now, yeah, I had never in our marriage. I never experienced him taking our kids to the shops, and we divorced when my firstborn was 7. Never, Aliwani. Who are
these people in my house?
Yeah, like no, I couldn't. Like it's one of those things whereby I was basically parenting 3 kids now, and that's how it felt. You know, there's an iconic picture where Mosadi Pepile Monna.
No,
you don't know the picture? Yes, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I can mara. And when
so we're going to post it. Please send it to Neo. We're gonna put it on this episode,
yes,
so that people can see what
yes.
So the wife has the husband on the back,
yes,
and carrying. And you know that picture is so I didn't see it, but how you explain it's so deep because in marriages, we tend, if you look before I did therapy, you find yourself babying the husband.
You do.
And the kids having to grow up quicker. Like it's almost as if bana bona hase bana. Like
they have to co-parent with you.
They have to I guess no. That's deep. But what I'm saying is that it's almost as if ofella bana pilo.
Yes.
But mkhalabyo, you can give him 10 chances explaining the same thing.
Exactly.
But you'll end up even beating the kids. I've told you this a couple of times.
But promise, have you ever seen that even with friendships we do that?
We give.
Do you know if a woman betrays you once or does something, even if it's an honest mistake, you don't even have a chance. Almost feel a chance to find out what happened.
True.
And why did it happen that way? But munna abo awuchitelo o mamele mthetho.
Enye. Kimkoni.
Yeah.
Kimkoni.
We must be matized.
Yes. I don't know. Hey, and it's not even about the dick, man. I think even the stigmatizing in marriage becomes even lesser and lesser. It's
By
not
the
even
day.
about the dick. She said it. I didn't say it.
She said by the day.
No, but I mean, once you now in the marriage, like now you no longer even sex is no longer at
It's
the
not.
top of But yeah, anyway, you divorce. When do you decide that what? Now I want you to go into the divorce so that you can give hope to divorced women, which is one of the things that you actually wanted to share here.
Jeez. So it's 2015. Just started my new job. And I was working a managerial position.
Wow.
So now we're fighting about my position and how I feel like I've got a stronger voice because I have this position. And I had just done 2 singles. The one single I've done with African Roots, and the song really starts popping. The song is titled Say Yes.
Say
Yes by African Roots. And then the other one is titled After a Night Like This, which I did with Gino Brown.
Yeah.
Did the music video in 2014, but only released it in 2015.
Yes.
I'm at the office, I'm working. I'm out getting weekend to giga.
Yes. Living your passion.
Yes, I'm that girl. That's when you start seeing the cracks. We could spend the whole weekend without communicating properly or even seeing each other. There was a time where I spent Easter away and I didn't even remember that I had a partner. And I remember a good friend of mine saying, you're already a single mother.
Sure.
I don't understand why you're so scared and you're so afraid of being single.
Oh, wow.
But nonetheless, when you look at that kind of situation, you start now thinking the stigma behind divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look at the stigma behind divorce. I had such a
perfect.
In the public eye, I had such a perfect family. And I was doing my thing. And I'm thinking now, I don't want to dim my light.
Yeah.
Because if I divorce, then I'll be like old goods. In my mind, it's things that you keep telling yourself
when
now.
you are in the marriage.
Yeah, I know people will look down to me. I'm going to be accessible because now I have to date again.
Yeah.
And as soon as I started now feeling, I've got enough courage to leave. That's when I had a conversation with him and I was like, I'm not comfortable because I go to places and I start looking at other people.
Sure.
And I had to have that honest conversation because I'm such an honest person. And I was like, I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
And when I'm with you, I can't wait to leave you. Like, your promise was bad. Sure. Or your husband is outside. How bad is that?
Yes, it's bad.
And I started telling him, I'm like, this is how I feel. It's not okay. And this is where we are now, And prior to that, we had a separation and he tried everything. We got back. But now it's just like, I know we tried. But it's honestly not working out. I'm starting to now
wonder
and look and, and that's just not the kind of life I want to live.
A double life, no.
Because I saw a lot of my friends live that kind of life.
Where they're married and then they're doubling outside.
Yeah, and then no sense of feet. And then you have to pretend to meet and then, I saw a lot of that.
That should be tiring, especially to many household.
No, like I was just like, I am just going to tell him that, I'm developing feelings elsewhere and I'm starting to wonder.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, that...
He was like, what?
I don't think so. I think he was suspecting.
Obviously,
doesn't have time for me.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have time for me at all. Because I didn't even try to play him. I wasn't trying hard to, hide myself or... No, I was like, this is it. Like, this is where this has led. And it's so unfortunate. The judgment, my parents didn't understand. No one understood.
Even your parents?
No, they didn't understand.
Even though they were parenting with you?
Yes, but they still didn't understand. Remember,
it's just the societal
the
thing
generation,
of
the
our
generation
parents.
that I'm in currently. we are the first generation to say no.
Enough.
Enough. Monna ka se- Like a man can't treat me like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, where else previously, the previous generation, ba re mosadi o tshwara thipa ka bohaleng, like,
Bekezela.
but it has a handle. Why?
Why
It
should I
has a
cut
handle.
myself?
Why should I cut myself? Where else I know where the handle is, you know? So for them, it was very taboo.
Wow.
And I was the first young person to get married
Now
at
divorced.
that time. Now, I was the first person to get divorced. And, you know, you just build the stigma around you to say it's over. To say we have so much, we have kids. Is someone else going to love my kids the way I love them? Is someone else even going to accept my kids?
Sure.
Is another family going to accept me and my kids?
And I must give it to you because I sit with different women, but they are older. You got married when you were very young. So I would assume somebody your age would not divorce because you don't know anything outside this.
Yes.
So you were so brave to actually say, there's more out there.
Apart from even brave, you know, at times as a person, you need to put yourself first. And holistically, it's also trusting God.
Yeah.
That through every journey, He'll see you through.
Sure.
I was in a predicament for the longest time, promise. For almost a year. In a predicament. I'd leave, come back. I'd leave, go back.
Even after you said you are divorcing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll wake up and say, no matter, I don't think I've tried hard enough. And would book for a counseling session. After a day, get even a laugh, like I'd say hi, and I'll be like, oh no, I need to leave.
I don't want this shit in my life.
like even something positive.
It was really old.
Yeah, and I was like, no. Well, how did I come back here? There's nothing hurtful when a woman gets divorced. There's nothing hurtful like going through a predicament where you start second guessing yourself, where you feel like you need to make it work for the sake of ban.
I didn't try harder.
When you look at your kids, you're actually seeing how they're getting the end of the stick. They're getting so hurt by you two being there and being toxic. Kids would rather be in a healthy environment.
Yeah.
With parents that are separated.
Yeah.
With a mother that's happy and a father that's progressing than be in a household where two parents are there, they're miserable, they're playing games, they're playing each other. Because they feel so insecure.
They are not stable.
And when I looked at myself and what I wanted for myself, and I just said, you know what, it's time to let go. It's time to open a new chapter for yourself.
Sure.
That was your story. It's time
Start
to
a
write
new
a new story. And no matter how low you're gonna start, it's time to start afresh.
Sure.
You're not at that same time when I started afresh. I thought the music thing was really gonna work. Left my job. The music thing, because we're in the same circle. People were told not to book me. I was jobless, divorced, 2 kids.
Yeah.
So then you start feeling
At
like
that moment, don't you think I've made a wrong decision? Maybe I was having all these gigs. Maybe I was having this job and everything because I'm under his covering or some sort.
I did. Obviously, you also think of the biblical saying, Yahore, once you're married, you'll have blessings.
Yes.
And then you start thinking, maybe I had the blessings because of the marriage.
Mrs. Mama.
Yes. And then you also have the feeling, Yahore, oh, this person made me. Ne?
Yeah.
So because I want to break up with him, he'll break me.
Yeah.
But then you discover that it's all a myth, man.
You're your own person.
You're your own person. It's really one. You're born alone.
You just
and you're gonna leave
with this person
earth alone. And it's all about who are you choosing? Or are you choosing to work with new people? We're forgetting that there's a whole world. This whole scene is happening in Pretoria, and you still want to look for gigs in Pretoria.
Yes.
There's KZN, there's Joburg, there's so many other places. There's so many other people that this person is not affiliated to that you can go out and start searching or start doing other things with. Took me a while after my divorce, I think a year or 2.
So you legally divorced?
Yes, we were divorced in it happened quite later. It was in 2017 legally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took some time. We had issues with the kids. We had issues. We had to sell the house we were staying and go Hafiz. We're married in community of property.
Ooh,
Better warn you on that one.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Better
If you
get
can do it, you
prenup.
can always reverse it. Some of us, we reversed very quickly.
Yeah, so basically, when I looked at everything that we had together, I felt, yes, I should have stayed. That's why I was in the predicament.
Yeah.
But when the divorce eventually happened, like I was saying, we had issues with the kids. He wasn't willing to take out a certain amount for the kids, which I felt was bare minimal. Yeah. The sad thing about divorce is the kids suffer because both parents are not seeing eye to eye.
How did they suffer though? Sorry to cut you, and bringing it back to yours. If you guys would separate with just the small picture that you have painted, it's not like the kids had a relationship with their dad. It's not like they really had moments with their dad and so forth. So when you guys divorce, is it just also the illusion of them seeing you guys in the same household?
Yeah, kids get a lot of comfort seeing their parents together.
True.
They do, like just to say, oh, can I
can go to mama, I can go to
Can I
papa.
mama, can I papa? Yeah.
That routine. Mama is
Yes,
coming,
just that
mama.
routine. And even though a person can stay with you and not have a relationship that you want him to have with your kids, he does have you know how fathers have an input. You know, they have their own input.
Yes.
Whether it's just hug me, little girl, or whatever it is, there is a contribution.
I think also just that over and above, just that, you know, I'll speak about myself when I'm home where my dad is. We'll be with my mom. My dad and my mom have been married for 39 years. I've never woken up. My dad is not at home, but he's always been there. So you can feel if my dad is at work and we are just alone, and when he comes in, there's this, even if he's not speaking, he just parks his car, he walks in the house.
The safety.
It's like a safety that comes over. Yeah.
The safety, the security, the wholeness, the fact that it's all of us in one room or in one household, you know. Yeah, there's always warmth in that.
Yeah.
But when the kids start now noticing how shattered you are because of this illusion, then they also feel like, okay, no, it's fine.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, so my concern is how men always leave a marriage and their things work out because the financial burden,
it's lifted.
They don't have to worry about the financial burden, you know, and if they want to take care of the child, they do. And if they don't want to, so they take care of their kids as and when they please. They see their kids as and when they please. Oh, I wish I could have a conference for men and say, come on. Can you guys just take care of your responsibilities? You know? Because it's not doing them any good. God will not bless you if you're not taking care of what's yours.
Yeah.
So that's the burden that you'll always live with, or most of the time. That's what happens.
And that also is a learning, especially for people that listen to these conversations, that for me, I always want to take out the positive in anything. And even in your story, it also tells other women that are not married, that are planning to get married, that marriage, when women get married, they do not look at their financial stability as a person. We always, if you are going to be working, you're still working within taking care of my kids, my husband taking care of the big stuff. And why we think men progress after, it's because they've always progressed even in the marriage.
Yes, and we've allowed that.
We have allowed that.
Yes.
They are able to, he was able to take care of you and the kids. And you were only able to take care of maybe of the kids and the small stuff in the household. And that's why, Kiri, we women, we're going to be liberated if we look at things from that perspective.
Yeah, and the fact that ngwana kwa how.
Yes.
So those 4 kids, they're mine.
Yes. So if you check, Rory, we're in this marriage together. We're living, both of us. But I chose to do small. Or this marriage, I thought he was going to feel somehow if I'm taking 2 managerial roles, if I'm not there the whole weekend, this marriage, it won't work. We prioritize the marriages. And men, when they're in the marriage, they just continue with their life.
They
even do
do.
more because we are home taking of the kids, ironing their clothes. They're
Yes.
able to propel forward.
I was actually to say a positive note about something that we as women need to take note of is the fact that as a woman, you benefit nothing from marriage. Honestly. And men benefit so much. So they get the better positions because they're married. They get less premiums on their insurance. They get, like, people respect them because they're married.
I saw something saying that.
And
that marriage benefits men more than women.
And because everything of theirs is done, you stress about it. He has to fly somewhere. You need to stress that he must have clothes. He must be fed. Who's stressing about you? Who's stressing about you that your nail is broken? You need to do nails.
Your -0 bank account that is waiting for the husband to fill it.
Yes. Who worries about that? Who worries about your emotions when you're on your periods? He doesn't worry. But you worry about everything. So you're carrying him and you're carrying you and you're carrying your kids while he's just floating in life.
And whose problem is that? Mine.
It's our problem.
Our problem. It's
our problem. Because we allow it. We are such enablers.
And because he doesn't even force you to do these things.
We
do
such
it
enablers.
So naturally.
You want to mother someone. He doesn't need to be re-raised by you.
Yes. That really, when I went to therapy, the first therapy I ever went to were in the heart of, and I speak about it in the book, we're in the heart of COVID, and a therapist told me, I expect, and I was like, you just told me you've got a child. I had one child then. Why are you mothering him? Because you've got a child that you need to mother. And even when I look back at my relationships, it's got nothing to do with my husband, but me. I speak about those things in my book, and it's so empowering that you need to get it. And you
end up hurting yourself. It's a self-sabotage.
Yes.
You're so busy trying to take care of everyone else, but you're not taking care of yourself. You're not looking, you're being naive. Even when I was making those reckless financial decisions and taking loans and doing whatever it is that I was doing.
Nobody was saying.
It was reckless. There was no one putting a gun to my head. I could have said no.
Yes.
But because I was such a people's pleaser.
Yes. You're afraid that my husband won't have what he's looking for.
Yes.
I'm not going to make him happy. This won't make me. You are thinking about him so much.
But who's pouring into your cup?
No one.
We can't be one.
No one.
Yeah. And I was like,
sure.
Yeah. So with all our failures, we've got no one to blame. We're such
100%. And I think from that standpoint, you can rise up. From that standpoint and stop pitting yourself because you put yourself and your kids there. Cora, I really, 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 people that are married, wives that you are watching me, I want these conversations not to scare us out of marriages.
Yes, no, please.
But to empower.
Love is a beautiful thing.
Yes, to empower us, to say, I've been a housewife. Yes, I've been a housewife for so long. So with these conversations, didn't dira so and ke a bona ai man. And I need to take myself out. And when you start to take yourself out, the man becomes uncomfortable.
And that's why you will see a lot of people stay in marriages that are not good for them. The person would be cheating on them. The person will do whatever it is. They'll treat them like trash. They'll dump things on them. And they'll just stay there because you're thinking, I won't be driving a Merc. I won't be staying in a double-story house. Bona, a friend of mine once said to me, if you really want to change your life, go big room.
Yes. -0.
Start from the bottom.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with going back home. There's nothing wrong. And when you're going through a divorce, firstly, forgive yourself for the failure. I think for me, it was so taboo to talk about divorce and to talk about my failures. And I'm one of those people, I am such a perfectionist. Like whoever knows me and who's watching this is probably like, oh, she's been through that. She's been through this. I am such a perfectionist. And I think that's what we're selling on social media. We're selling this perfection. But trust me, at times we wake up, we don't feel like waking up. We do get broken. We do get disappointed. We do make mistakes. Can we forgive ourselves for our mistakes? Can we move on? First, you don't succeed. Dust yourself up and try again. You only live once.
Yeah. Sure, girl. I'm so proud of the woman that you have, like reflecting back, how you are able to reflect back and take accountability of the parts that you played. You had 3 kids with your husband.
Two.
2 kids with your husband.
Yes.
And you say you are a mother of 4.
Yes.
I
And I was a
always,
band.
yeah, I always say, if I'm not married anymore and I want to have more kids, how did you have the strength?
Yeah, I honestly speaking, it took me a while when I met my
The love of your
current
life.
partner. We don't jinx things, okay?
Okay.
When I met my
it's
current
just my partner.
when I met my current partner, I didn't feel safe. Like I didn't feel safe giving someone kids. You know, I had been through so much, especially as far as kids are concerned. But we stayed with our 2 daughters, with the 2 daughters that he
How
adopted.
was it? You must come back and tell us now, transition. Adopted.
Yeah, I get it. He obviously, because they are my kids,
Okay.
and he adopted them as his own,
Oh, but not legally.
not legally.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
it's just stepfather my kids.
No,
or father my
guys,
kids.
you can't call it that way.
But adopted.
Because oba adopted. You know some things. Ladies are saying, I've never been, I'm married now, promise. I'm more married than I've ever been now.
I hear you.
Yeah, so sometimes marriage is a doing word, guys.
I hear you.
It's a doing word. It's not nyetse ring ya imelwa.
Usainile,
Mara ka mo
whatever.
pelong, katlang. Re jaivile. It's not about that. And him and I speak about this all the time to say, even when we do the ceremony,
Yeah.
it will just be a ceremony.
I love
But
that.
us making sure that we are happy and we are nurturing each other and, we're pouring into each other is a daily exercise for us.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so when he took them as his own, trust me, like a lot of people don't know until we tell them.
Sure.
But here do this so as a family,
We
and
are
you
a
see them
family.
conversating and everything. Even before the little bambinos, people were very sure.
Keep
I don't know why. And he knew, and you know what excited me about him when I met him? He paid so much attention to detail.
Oh, wow.
He got me by when I went shopping for the kids for shoes. He was the one choosing and saying, I think this one loves this more. This one loves comfort. This one loves style.
Yeah.
This one, I was like, huh?
Don't you think, Nane? What do you think? On le khale. Why you talk Pilombaka is doing exactly what I need.
Not necessarily. Like remember some things you don't necessarily tell someone.
Yeah.
Why you don't, another tip, you don't get there and you meet someone new and you tell them everything that your ex was doing because they're going to do it to you.
He's going to just do the opposite. Or he's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, sometimes they start nicely. Then they come back.
When you're completely like, but you're used to this.
So try keep some things away.
I think dating after divorce is a problem. Yo.
Yeah, this guy, 4 months as a phone, or this person are interested. Then you just like, yeah, no, he's not. And what were you saying? That's why we're here now.
Do you have a problem? Are you going?
Yeah, but I think it takes a lot, man. For me, it's like it took a lot, like more than anything. It takes a lot for someone who has no kids.
He didn't have kids.
Yeah.
Taking 2 kids.
Yes.
Sure.
Who's young.
Shout out to you. What's his name? Whoever you are, shout out to you. Wow. And he was young.
And he was young. He was only like he was 25. He was a bachelor born. Yes, and he told me, Horbona, I love you for you, and we're gonna do this life thing together.
And you are already moving in with your kids.
The first time I spoke to him, I told him, I'm like, you can't be loving me. I've got 2 kids, and he's like, let me see them. Then I showed him. Nearly screensaver. He's like, oh, okay, I love them already. And I thought he was just saying. I was like, he's just saying. But when we started conversating, dating, he'd always say, where are the kids? What do they need? You know? Those little things.
Guys, why is that divorce? Because I don't know. It's like a deal. Now you have to talk to me and then talk about my kids. Like, don't talk about my kids.
Obviously, it depends on your relationship with the person and how far it's advanced.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking, no, let's move in together, and you can't talk about my kids, or you don't
Did you
want
move
to
in
say
with the
hi.
kids?
Yes, we did. We did, and we did a year after dating.
When I look move fast.
No, number for number.
Yeah.
It's now or never.
Yes.
You know.
If it's
But
real,
then,
it's real.
like, yeah, if it's real, it's real. If it exists, it exists. If it
Yeah,
doesn't, it doesn't.
It doesn't. No
You
matter how
know?
long you stay or
Yeah,
not.
because you can stay 10 years dating someone and then you marry someone else.
Girl,
Or
shout
you
out
can.
to you. Shout out to
Can it?
your mans.
It's for
Sure.
the living. Hey,
Yeah.
life is for the living.
But where are you now work wise? I want these people, we've got like a minute. Tell us about your work. What are you busy with? Tell us about your songs.
It's so exciting. I have been on a 6-year hiatus without doing music after COVID, and I came back into the music industry early this year. Released my first single called Remember, then released Inya Togoza, which talks about parents and parents' love. And now, last week, yes.
Wow.
On the 20th of November, I dropped my new single speaking about imali.
Yeah.
Yeah, how, we should be boss babes, we should make money, take care of our kids, take care of ourselves,
Yeah.
live, travel. Yeah.
Where can
So
people get your music?
people can get my music on all digital platforms. So your Deezer, Apple Music, YouTube, look on Bona.
Yes, even
everywhere.
here.
Even here.
You can
It's
just
available.
after
You
this
can just after this
go and
type
search.
in Imali, type in Miss D, which is MIZZDEE. Yeah.
Nice.
From here, I'm dropping again next month.
Wow.
And dropping again in Jane. Drop a fan.
Bato.
Life is for the living, my love.
I love it for you. Congratulations.
Thank you
Guys,
so
let's
much.
stream her music. How else can they support you? Can they book you?
Please, you're getting booking, I promise.
But Gigisa Mustadio December.
I'm keeping busy. I'm keeping busy, Yeah, so just follow me as well on Instagram at Real Miss D.
Yeah.
And follow me on TikTok at Real Miss D as well. Facebook, MIZZDE. And you'll get to know what I'm up to, when, how. We also have a great initiative that I'm doing with Jato Mainland. I'm doing a pet drive.
Nice.
But I'll be speaking all about it as soon as you follow me.
Okay, great. So let's follow her on all her social media platforms. We're going to put them here. Guys, these platforms, at the end of the conversation, I just want this platform to empower people, to give people opportunities for you guys as well to meet these people and you see how you can collaborate with them. Anyway, hopefully next year somewhere we're going to bring you back into the Working Women podcast.
It would be lovely.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Please click the subscribe button. I know we are over 100K now. Now we are 150. Ne? We are going to 150. I truly, truly appreciate it. I am not without you guys, and I'm not without my guests because I speak with people. So thank you to my guests and to you guys. If you have not subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. We do have our book on pre-order, www. Please write it here, production, www. Please put that post of mine, eh? www.thebrokenpromise.co.za. Get your book. It's only $2.99. Okay. See you in the next episode. Is Love and Light from myself. It's the festive season, guys. Do you have any plans? Anyway, we've run out of time. Bye.
Bye.